So it's 9 in the morning and now I'm heading to Aarhus to do some training before the race. So I have just arrived to Aarhus and now I'm going to do some training before the race. So what is actually going on? I'm going to be doing a 6-hour endurance kart race with Markus and Nikolai Masenko. It's in an indoor karting center. It's the first race for us of the year, but it's also the first race for a brand new team, which is called VG Pro Team. We have two teams competing in this race. There's us, and we are called VG Pro Team. And then we have Jesper Jyde, Ian Andersen, and guest driver Mikkel Winge on VG Pro Team 2. And here we can see the start of the race. The flag drops, so the guys have to run over. We have Masenko in the kart in the beginning. He's all the way down. You can see him right here. He's the guy in the green and red suit. So he's all the way down in the pro class, last in the pro class. So he has to be making some good moves in the beginning, and he's already working on it. But there's a whole bunch of guys, and it's always a bit hectic on the first lap. See him making a move down there, but now he already has a little bit of a gap. But this is the end of the first lap. You can see the two leaders right here, and then we have Masenko making a move here. I don't know if you can hear me, but you can see Masenko is making a lot of great moves. He started way down because of the rules, but he's moving up, and we are now on 6th place. So he's moving up really good, so that's nice. He has a good kart, so it's just about maximizing his stint. So we are like 4 laps in or something. So now he's moving into 3rd place. Guys out there fighting. Masenko is coming there, so have a bit of a gap now. We have the leaders right here, and Masenko is the green one down here, so he's making good improvement, gaining time. Next in the kart will be this lad. So we've been driving for half an hour, and Masenko is doing really good. He's gaining time. We only have 2.5 seconds to P1 and less than that to P2, so it's going really good. And he will be driving the maximum stint, 70 minutes, so he has 40 more minutes to go. And then Markus will jump in the car. Then we afterwards, so let's see what's happening. So this is how it looks when you're doing a pit stop. Masenko has to run up and press the button, and then a 1-minute timer will begin to count down. So there's a minimum pit stop time. Markus has to put his weights in, sending kart get buckled up while Masenko is scrapping our numbers and the transponder, so we take the lap times onto the new kart. So he's putting on the number on the back, and then it's a bit confusing how you need to put the transponder. If you put it the wrong way on, it won't be registering your lap time, so it's quite important to do it the right way. Slap on the front number, and then you can see he has 20 seconds left. That's good time. But now 5 seconds, and then he can go. got Marcus in the kart, and he's doing great. He's faster than Ian, the other VG team, so it's perfect. We're getting time, but somehow we lost 20 seconds to the first team in the pit stops, which shouldn't be possible. But we're gonna have a talk with Marcelo now and ask how we felt it was. Marcelo, you just did your first stint. How did you think it went?
To start with, starting last wasn't optimal. Starting 11th in the pro category. I made it up to 3rd at the end. Had a long stint, 65 minutes I think. It went okay, but the traffic was just brutal. I kept going in on the first and the second driver, and there came like a queue of people. Then I lost what I've gained, so it was kind of mentally tough to always restart. But yeah, we are P2 right now.
P2, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we got a 10-second penalty because I made a bad maneuver. So we're like 16 seconds behind P1 right now.
Yeah. So, and the other VG team got a 20-second penalty, so that's good for us.
Yes.
Perfect. And now Marcus is in the car, the kart, and I'm gonna be going next, and he's doing a good little bit.
Wait, he's on pace.
He's on pace.
With P1.
Yeah, he's not losing time. He's gaining a bit of time, back and forth. So it's good.
Yes.
So what happened now was that Marcus was doing okay times, but the leaders was starting to gain a bit of time and drive away from us. So we pulled him in. He got like a half an hour stint, and you have to do minimum 10 minutes or maximum 70 minutes. So you have to change your kart pretty often. But we gave him half an hour, and then I jumped in the kart. So right here I'm waiting to head out on track and then getting the go sign. The kart gets a bit stuck on the barriers, but getting out, and you can see to the right the second position guys overtaking us. That's the VG Pro Team 2. So I really need to keep up with him, but I have so much on this, you can see just how cold the tires are. So he's just gaining so much time on me in the beginning, but I tried to get after it, but yeah, in the beginning it's very hard because the whole kart is very cold. These are the leading guys, and I make a bit of a mistake here. You can see me going back on him, spinning him around. I just think there's a small gap, and then yeah, it wasn't on purpose, but I spin him around. In hindsight, it would have been better to just slot in behind. Just got the black flag right here. The black flag with a yellow stripe, which means I have to drive in the penalty lane, slow lane. We'll see in a second, and getting overtaken again. My kart was quite slow, so yeah, it wasn't optimal at all, but going in slow lane right here, and you can see the other guys overtaking me again, passing me again, so making mistakes. You can see I'm getting a compromised line, and then I just have one on my outside and just see him by the shadow, and he makes the switch back on me right here, and then yeah, gets past. But you can see here I should have gotten a better exit, but he's not a lot, but he's getting a little bit of time. And then down the straight here as well, you can just see him pulling away. So the kart was missing some power, but it's just about trying to keep your lap times fairly average and not losing too much time. You have to make the overtakes really fast so to not lose time. And then we have one more overtake coming up on this orange driver, so heading to the inside, bit of a dive, but he sees me and just leaves the door open. And then I get the pit now sign, and then I'm heading in. If you touch one of the barriers, you're gonna get a 20-second penalty. So in, and then I can only click me off when I've stop the kart and then run up and press the red button, and then we can start to change. But we have 1 minute, but I was stressing a little bit. Anyway, grabbing the numbers, and then this is probably the most embarrassing moment for me of the whole race. Falling down. Instant replay. Yeah. But acting like nothing happened. Slapping on that one. And now I forgot how to put the transponder, so I'm just asking Masengo how to put it. Because yeah, you don't want to not be getting the lap times counting. And then putting on that one. Then you have to bring your weights out before he can go, but yeah, you have good time, so. So I just did my stint, 10 minutes, because my kart was very bad. But now Masengo also has a bad kart. He already changed it one time, but now it's going out again. I went out in another kart, changed it for free, I think, no extra time or anything. But now Marcus is taking over because the second kart, Masengo kart, was bad as well. So yeah, I don't quite know where we are in the standings right now. I don't know actually how much time is left, but yeah, we'll be standing up in the corner or something. But now we're changing to actually right now we're changing to Marcus. So we signaled for him to change, but he didn't see it. And right here we are getting pit stop in. Masengo went out one time, but he had a defect card, so he came in and changed it for free without any time loss, and then he got a bad card again. So yeah, we changed to Marcus, as you can see right here, but let's hear what he had to say. Yeah. So how did it go?
Very poor. We had a defect card when we switched for me. Yeah, I chose to go in and change it, because the minimum of is 10 minutes. I couldn't switch driver, so I had to go with a car and say it has a defect. I then got a reserve car that was not even worse, but also up there. That was just about survival in the end.
And you did like 55 sevens.
Yeah.
And I did 56 zeros.
Yeah.
So
he had a better car than me.
No. Now Marcus is in the car, and we don't know how he's.
Yeah, because we're out here.
Yeah, we're out here, and he has cold tires and so on.
We're looking for top 3 right now.
Yeah, top 3 is the goal.
Yeah, and even that is at this point optimistical.
Yeah, it's kind of lotto.
Yeah, it's a lottery with the card numbers.
Yeah, it really is. So
pick a co-elite, you guys are lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. Even though I'm trying to even it out by taking you guys out, but it didn't work. So now I just did my second stint, and I forgot to press the record button. I had a friend help me, but he said it was on, but it wasn't. Pelle, that's you. But yeah, it went quite well. I did like 55.6 times, and I was overtaking people most of the time. In the beginning, the tires are cold, so I couldn't do much in the beginning, but I felt like I had good pace, and I was mostly overtaking people. Now we have Masengo in the karts, but we had a bit of a problem in our pit stop because I ran up and pressed the button, but it didn't turn on. So I pressed it the wrong way maybe, but we had like 20-30 extra seconds in the pits. So that's a bummer by me, but he's doing quite good right now, 55.4 times. That's a good kart. We only have 2 more pit stops left. I think I'm gonna be finishing the race, and Marcus is the next driver. Yeah, that's quite exciting. So there's 2 hours left, 2 hours remaining. So let's see.
A few moments later.
So now we have about like 1 hour left, and we missed 2 pit stops, and we're gonna bring Masengo in. He's doing a really good job. Then Marcus are gonna get in the karts, and then I'm gonna finish the race. So there's 1 hour and 20 minutes left. And we're gonna bring Masengo in like 5 to 10 minutes. Then Marcus is gonna go in, and he's gonna do a stint, and we're gonna base the stint time on how fast he's driving. So if he's fast, he's just gonna keep going all the way, and I'm gonna do like 10 minutes at the end. So that's the way we do it. So Masengo, how did it go this time?
It went pretty well, if you consider the last 2 times. Got a decent cart, like a middle cart, drove like around about 1 hour in total. But yeah, it was just make decent lines, get a good average on my times, drive consistently, and I did that.
Yeah, you
but
did like 55.3.
yeah,
pretty.
around 55.3, but my best was a 55.2, I think.
Yeah.
But I did get a penalty for a maneuver I don't really agree with. It was down to turn 1. I went on the inside. The guy was trying to switch back another driver driving defensively, and then he just smashes into me. And I thought clear as day that it was just, racing incident. It was clumsy by him. But then I get a warning flag, which means I need to drive into
slow lane.
Yeah, a slow
Penalty
lane, a penalty lane. So yeah, but other than that, that was.
It's really good. Actually,
Yeah.
I think so. And now we have Marcus in the kart, and he's gonna be driving. We don't know how long because it depends on the kart.
We need to see the
The
times.
times, yeah. And then I'm probably gonna finish the race. What position are we in?
Around P5.
Yeah.
We are like a pit stop ahead. Nice.
So we should be around P3.
We hope so.
Yeah, that's the goal, to get on podium. Yeah, perfect.
5 minutes later.
So now Marcus is in the kart and he got a slow kart, so I'm gonna jump in and probably do the final stint, about 1 hour stint. I hope I get a good kart so I can just keep it at P3. So yeah, let's see what happens, but we're gonna make a swap in a few minutes.
A few minutes later.
So right here I'm waiting to get in kart. I'm pointing to where Marcus has to go, because if he drives in the wrong lane, we're gonna be waiting for the other guys to go, and then he can press the button first. So it's important to get him in the right lane. Putting in my weights, and then getting ready, buckling up.
Løb med på det. Du kører resten. Det er en team stint. Og giv den alt, hvad du kan, men prøv at komme på det på slut. Hvis der er nogen i røven, lad dem komme forbi og få dem til dem. So Masengo just giving some good advice before I head out on track, and now heading out. And trying to just keep the average times down, so not losing too much time defending or anything. So the first lap, and you can see here already how much less understeer I have, so already it's a better kart, but getting overtaking, but it's still on the first lap, so it's what to be expected with the cold tires. And yeah, I'm just trying to stay in the slipstream and just follow him. But yeah, he gains a lot of time because of the cold tires in the beginning. But then a few laps in, I'm starting to be overtaking guys, but some guys are just letting me pass, which is really nice when that happens and people are not defending when you're not fighting for position. Yeah, you can see if you watch the 2 guys in front here, this is what can't happen. Both guys spinning around and losing a lot of time. Fortunately, I passed them pretty easily, go around without losing too much time, and then I can make the move on this guy into the braking zone. So yeah, really good. And then a lot of laps later, get up to these 2 guys. He's looking behind. That's not a good sign, because often they will be driving defensively, but this guy is just trying to let me pass, so that's nice. Lifting off before the corner so I can go past. We don't have blue flags, so when people do it, it's just nice, just giving him a thumbs up. So yeah, and then it's just about overtaking the next guy. You can see he made a bit of a mistake, but I'm not quite close enough to make the move here without risking too much. I'm waiting for the hairpin. See, I'm trying to take a wider line so I get the speed on him here, but he makes a mistake in his line, so yeah, he goes defensively and then he gets the inside line again, but I keep it around the outside and then have the inside for this corner and just drive all the way wide. So yeah, cost a bit of time that overtake, but not too bad. Could have been worse. Then we had a few laps in again, and now I'm being overtaken by the same guy as in the beginning, the guy who spun around, and I think like 20 minutes have passed now already, so yeah, it's really about not spinning out. You can see just how much time he lost. And then, yeah, that's so annoying. I push him because he hit the barrier, and then he just gains so much time on me, so I can't take advantage of the slipstream for a few laps. So a few laps ahead again, and then yeah, pushing him on the straight is never good, so he just gets a bit of momentum and I lose so much and I get overtaken because of it. But I'm not trying to go back straight ahead like I did with the BGK team, the leading team earlier, because yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You might as well just slot him behind for at least a few laps, and if you're faster you can overtake. But you can see this guy is making half moves, costing him time, and I can't just slot him behind now. I need to just keep my momentum up. And then I also get this guy, he's actually lifting for me, so that's nice. But the blue guy is faster than me, so I know he's gonna come back. I have him right behind me right now, but I just leave the door open to get him past and not lose time, and then slot him behind right here. And then again, I need to work on that, not touching guys on the exits. That's really bad for your momentum. But then we got up to another slower kart. He sees me. But he doesn't let me pass. But he makes a mistake right here, and I just push him a bit, which obviously is not good. Yeah, just trying to stay close. I'm not close enough here to make the move, so I have to wait. And he's doing some defensive driving. You can see how he just sent it in to the inside of the corner on the braking. But I try to get around him down here, and I do that, and he just punched me now. So yeah, he realized I was probably faster. Few laps more in, getting overtaken by Matthias Dahl, the VG eSport team driver. So I know this guy quite well, but yeah, gets past unfortunately. But we are not on the same lap, so it's okay. Then we have another guy which I have to pass, and I get him on the inside right here. So yeah, at this time I don't really know what position I'm in, but I have my teammates making signs for me down the straight. I asked last time when the VG eSport driver was passing me if we were on position. I made some hand signal and they was just like, no, calm down. So I knew I didn't have to fight too hard. I just focus on keeping the lap times down. So here we have another driver making some weird lines, but not fast lines, making big mistakes, but it's at the end of the race. Maybe he has done a long stint and he's getting tired. Just a dive up the inside in the final corner. Now we're nearing the end of the race. You see right here, I'm trying not to hit him, so I go wide, taking one line, and then trying to go back in and then take the inside. So I've learned a bit from all the times I hit guys in the back. This is the final lap of the race, the final corner, and then we have the flag being shown right here. So it was a P3 for me and the team, and the VG Pro Team 2 actually got first place. The BGK Elite got 2 20-second penalties in the end, so it was close, but they just did it. And then yeah, we have to come in with always all the guys on the podiums in the 3 different classes to check if we are on weight. Yeah, it was good. And yeah, I'm so afraid to not fall. PTSD.
Godt kørt hjem. Det var en lortekart.
Hvor det kørte jeg?
Du kørte din bedste var 55,8 i den, men du lå og kørte 56,0, 56,1, og du var alene. Jeg så dig på langsiden, men du blev bare gabbet.
Ej, kæft, men du skulle ikke kæmpe.
So that was the first race of the season. You can see we got P3 and then we have BGK Elite taking P2. And then our teammates, VG Pro Team 2 on first place. So yeah, I would say a pretty good first race of the season, especially considering the whole team taking 2 out of 3 positions on the podium. You see that clap, golden clap. The guys are hyped, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe if you made it this far, and see you next time.